Alright guys, so today we are showing off Tech Easy ASL. We're actually going to bring him down at the end. I want to try this out. I'm not sure if this is what I'm going to do from now on, but this is just what I want to try out for right now. So right now we're on the Android/Cell Saga team. I do want to try him out on multiple teams. We're going to try him out on this team. 3, 6, that's 8 orbs. He is a nuker. I'm just going to like say that right now. But anyways, the teams I want to try him out on are probably this one, as well as the Androids team, and then probably Resurrected Warriors. He's on 8 category teams, but I think those 3 will be like where you're gonna use him the most. Alright, awesome, no additional or crit. 1.8 million without big bad bosses. So that was obviously with no support, and he did have a good amount of links active. Obviously no big bad bosses, but 1.8 there is pretty good, especially considering like how old of a unit he is. Here, I mean, I don't think we're actually gonna finish this off here, because I don't think my Incel doesn't have any dupes. So he probably won't finish off physical Gohan. I mean, I guess he might. I don't remember how tough this event is. Most of the time, I'd show him off on one team mainly, and then I just cut to their best rotations on the other teams. But I do just kind of want to show him off on the other teams as well. If we don't get like big red bosses activated on this team, it's not that big of a deal. Just because, remember, on this team, he is only getting like a double 150% attack buff, whereas on the other teams, he'll be getting double 170. Yeah, actually, if she gets like a crit here or something, we could finish off Goten. I don't think we will, but we could. And we just lowered his attack. Okay, well, we got an additional. I did give her like full additional. She has like 15 additional, 5 crit, and 6 dodge, as I'm pretty sure the splits that I gave her. Alright, I also did fill up the team with orb changers more than I normally would. I hope that Incel doesn't finish this, but look at all these orbs that we could get here. That was a lot of orbs. That was 11 orbs. And Cell is probably one of the better nukers in the game, just because he does have easy A stats. And like comparing him to LRs, like the most consistent LR nuker is LR Gohan, obviously, but most of the time, 2.1 million without big bad bosses on a 150% team is really good. Obviously, we did have an orb changer, but there was no support. So next time we see him, we're gonna have some support. So hopefully, we can save up some orbs. I'm really scared of what Incel's gonna do here, but I guess I shouldn't be. I want to see if I can set up some AGL orbs, but I think I just messed it up. I legitimately just messed it up. What does this item do? Changes purple. Okay. I might use that. I'm probably going to use that. Obviously, that will be like me using an item to buff him, but it's like, if the orbs aren't in a good spot, the one rotation we have a support, I mean, I would rather, you know, see him with a good amount of orbs as opposed to like 3 orbs with the support, because he's just going to be like where he was, you know? If we didn't like change the orbs. Okay, we got the energy field. Now one thing, the Tech World Tournament cell, he's perfect for him as well. So I thought about running him on rotation with the Easy A cell, but I realized that the LR cell and the LR cell and the World Tournament cell, they might both be perfect for himself. They have entirely different link sets, and I did not know that. Like, I just checked their link sets out before this video, and I was like, whoa, they are not even similar. So see, like, even though I am gonna use this item, this still isn't gonna be many orbs. Like, 6 orbs is probably about average. I'm pretty sure, like, on the Dokkan Reddit and stuff, the accepted amount of, like, normal orbs for a nuking unit is, like, 6. So this is about average with a sport type unit. No big bad bosses or anything. And, oh, you better not additional. Okay. I didn't even realize the friend cell had dupes. Okay. And 1.8 here. Just with 6 orbs. That's pretty good. 150% team. I think that's about all we're going to show on this team now, though. I think right now we're going to hop over to either the Android Saga team or the Resurrected Warriors team. We'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. We're on the same team. This is just one rotation after I cut last time. But we did get super last rotation, and we do now have big bad bosses activated. And you know what I just realized? These are tech orbs. So we're about to heal out of big bad bosses, aren't we? Okay, well, I'm going to leave this in, because even though we don't have big bad bosses active, that just shows you how much he heals from orbs. Because sure, that was a good amount of tech orbs, but he just healed up like 20% of our HP. And I didn't actually check to see how much HP that like was in total, but I mean, that was a lot of HP that he just healed. 2.1 million. Alright, well, we're going to cut. We'll actually be back on a different team this time, I promise. Alright, we're back again. This time we're on the Androids team. Obviously double 170% attack buff lead. So here, he has no support. Obviously, MVP 17 does give key and defense, but he doesn't give any attack. So this is just going to be a good amount. That's going to be 11 orbs, just on 170% team. No big bad bosses or anything. So let's see what he gets up to here. LR sells at 2 million with no dupes. That's actually fine, you know? Like, he only has 80% attack. Obviously, most summonable LRs you expect to hit a little bit harder, but he's more of a defensive unit. 2.2 million. Alright, so he did get 11 orbs there, but he did just hit harder than LR Cell. So that's something to keep in mind. And most of the time I would like cut to a different team right now, but I do just want to show you multiple rotations with him here. So I do want to get him with some support units, but sadly we did get both support units on this rotation. Like, this whole rotation is bad. Hopefully, okay, wait, I can save these AGL orbs here, and next rotation is going to be really gross, especially if we get supered here. If either of these units get supered here, it's going to be absolutely gross, because Easy A Cell won't heal, because they're not tech orbs. So we could get Big Bad Boss. This could be like one of our best rotations. It would just be a lot better if we had a support type unit next rotation. But let's see. Come on, please super hit. Please super. No, he didn't super. Okay. 760,000 here from this free-to-play 18. Okay. I see you. And the attack reduction. Okay. So now we're going to have a lot of orbs here. Also, within about, I would say the next week-ish, there will be a Rainbow Showcase on MVP 17 as well. I just decided to do Tech Cell first just because I found myself using him more. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. That's like 14 orbs. It was something like that. I know it said that he got more than that, but that's just because he does get extra orbs per rainbow. So here, his attack stat is going to be insane. 2.7 without big bad bosses or support. That's pretty good. And there wasn't any items activated or anything. That's pretty good. See, now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to do this. Yeah. This is what we're going to do. Because I just want to get big bad bosses activated. And next rotation, if we get big bad bosses activated, I'm also going to get rid of these tech orbs. Because I'm going to be straight up honest, I don't want him to heal next turn. So if MVP 17 gets super here, we'll get hurt pretty bad. Because he will lower hits attack. Actually, I'm not sure if he can have his attack lowered anymore. I guess we'll find out. And actually, this is a Friend 17. The Friend 17 has no dupes. I could have, like, there were multiple rainbow ones on my friends list, but I purposely brought this one because I wanted to get hit. Please super. Please super. Okay, so the thing here is 21 heals, but hopefully not that much. 131. Was that 132 when I said 131? I'm sorry, it's late. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're fine. I think we're fine here. Once again, because if I just avoid same color orbs next rotation, we should be fine. Wait. Okay, Rhyme Style went live. Hold up. Do we have big bad bosses? Okay, we do. We barely have it. So that's a lot of orbs with support. Now here, I'm just trying not to get same color orbs. So let's look at his defense. 185,000. That's higher than the LR, by the way. 185,000 is pretty good. Okay, and then we're just going to do that. So let's see what he gets up to here. This will probably be one of the higher attack stats we see in the video. We could possibly get higher in Resurrected Warriors. 3.25 million. And remember, he also does heal on his super attack, so that's really good. We've been very unlucky with crits and additionals in this video, but, you know, what are you going to do? So we're going to get one more rotation on this team, and then we'll hop over to Resurrected Warriors, where he could possibly hit even harder, simply because there is, like, Physical Kid Buu is on that team, and Physical Kid Buu gives a kind of disgusting buff from his passive. So we'll probably cut to that just after next rotation. Next rotation we'll have support. We won't have big bad bosses anymore, I don't think, unless if Tech Hit supers here. If he supers here, we're going to have it. You going to super us? Okay, you can lower his attack in the final phase? I didn't even realize that. It's been a long time since I've done this event. Also, shoutouts to Tech Hit for coming out on Global, like, 10 months ago, and just never coming back. Like, he's almost Turles level. He's getting to Turles level. It's just, like, he's not as good as Turles, so people don't care as much. I got super lucky on his original banner, by the way. I remember there was, like, just the original 30 stone multi, and I got him on that original 30-stone multi, and that was all I did. Alright, that's a good amount of orbs too. Like, we haven't used items really, and whoops, not what I meant. So 137,000, he's still higher than the incel. I was gonna say I don't want to heal, but it doesn't really matter here, considering, like, we don't have big bad bosses anyway. Yeah, and I said MVP 21, what does that even mean? 21 isn't taking anything either, just because type advantage. Alright, so let's see what he's at here. No big bad bosses with some support, good amount of orbs, 2.4. Okay, that's really good. We're gonna hop over to Resurrected Warriors if I can find an Angel Golden Freeze lead. You know what, I'll just force one. We're gonna be at Resurrected Warriors. Let's see how much he takes from this super, and then we're gonna cut. What's he gonna take? This is the final stage of the hit event. Does he lower attack and defense? Okay, nobody's stunned. 27 damage. He's pretty good. Alright, we'll be back in a second on Resurrected Warriors. Alright, we are back. We are now on Resurrected Warriors. I'm sorry, I think I just clipped my mic. That might have been bad. But we do, like our first rotation, we do have Physical Kid Buu. In case you don't know, Physical Kid Buu gives a monster 50% attack and defensive buff. So here, even though you only got 6 orbs, 150,000 defense. That's like kind of nuts. So we did kind of want to get him linked up with the LR cell, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But next time we see him, we are just going to happen to have double support. So I think we're going to look at that. 2.2 million. Now, his best rotation, it would definitely be super difficult to get. Because, like a lot of units, their best rotation would be, like, going into a rotation at, like, 81% HP, so that you get Kid Buu's full passive. And then, in the middle of the rotation, falling below that, so that you could get, like, big bad bosses as well. Which is, like, it's very difficult to get. Whoa. Okay, wait, hold up. We're gonna try and not finish this rotation. We're gonna try really hard to not finish this rotation. Alright, yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish this rotation unless we get, like, super lucky with crits and additionals. So, we should have a lot of orbs next rotation, as well as just a lot of support. Okay, so my Bardock is rainbowed, but, like, we have Angel Golden Freeze on rotation, and, like, he's not great. Did he just... Okay, wait. We're fine, because my cell's 55%, so there's no way he can crit or additional. I've been more happy that my cell's 55% than I've been upset. Because it's like, I've been doing a lot of showcases, so it's like, uh-oh. Okay, so this rotation, it's kind of nasty. Because we have the support from Metal Cooler, as well as Kid Buu. That's 3, 6, 9, that's 10 orbs. So this could be the highest attack stat we've seen all video. I'm not sure, though, because he doesn't have big bad bosses, but if he did, it definitely would be. So no items. We did just happen to get this rotation. 3 million. This is not the highest we've seen all video, but it is close. So Tech Cell is just a monster. Who did I float off last time? Okay, awesome. I floated off LR Cell. So next rotation, we are going to have a pretty good setup as well, because he'll have more links activated, as well as just the support from Kid Buu. Hopefully Bardock gets supered here. If Bardock gets supered here... Actually, no. Actually, I think Big Bad Bosses does activate... I'm trying to think here, because Big Bad Bosses would probably give, like, a slightly more attack. Alright, wait, I think we might have got this here. If we get... Nope, wait. See, because Kid Buu's defense is too high, there's no way that we can do this. Ideally, we would get supered in the first slot, and then we would activate Big Bad Bosses. But everyone here, like, their defense is too good, so I don't think we can do that. So, this will be a very good attack stat as well. Maybe not, actually nowhere near as good as last time, because we got a lot of orbs, but I would expect, like, 2.4 here. That did 11 damage. Yep, 2.39. I play way too much of this game for me to, like, almost completely guess his attack stat right. That's, like, kind of scary. So next rotation will probably be where we end this off. Just, you know, so that we can see him on the Resurrected Warriors team with no support. And we will have a lot of orbs, okay. I think he could finish this off, honestly. And if not, Incel easily will. I can't wait for Metal Cooler's Easy A. I do only have him 55% right now, but I also do have, like, 3 dupes just sitting on my account. I'm waiting to pull that last dupe, and then I'll probably rainbow him. I might do a video on him. I don't know. I don't do videos on support type units super often, so I'm not sure. That is 3, 6, 9. That's like 11 orbs. Yeah, that was 11 orbs because he got 1 extra from the from the rainbow. Okay, so this will be the last attack set of the video, and then we'll get into breaking him down. Alright, so let's see what he gets to here. This super, you better not stun? Okay, he's stunned. I shouldn't have put him in the first slot. Okay, and I can't undo that. So, I think we might have gotten our last show of him earlier, but see, like, that's why I might just start showing, like, units off on the Infinite Dragon Ball History event or whatever. Just because that event, like, it doesn't have many gimmicks, and it's, like, it's super long, giggity. I don't know, I feel like that might be the way to go. It takes no stamina, so that might be what I do. But I think we are just gonna do the breakdown right now. I feel like we've seen enough of him. And obviously, if you know what he does, feel free to leave now. But if you wanted to see this breakdown, he gives tech types 3 key, HP attack and defense 70%, which is a decent lead for Dokkan Battlefield if you don't have like a better lead. Like if you don't have LR Black and Zamasu or tech transforming Frieza, he'd be a decent lead. On super attack, he causes immense and recovers 10% HP, which is super good. And then his passive, he gets attack and defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained, and then he gets an additional 1 key sphere per rainbow key sphere. So I did allude to that a few times. These are the splits I gave him. I gave him 9 additional, 14 crit, 3 dodge. His links, he has Revival, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, Attack of the Clones, Ultimate Life Form, and Fierce Battle. So pretty decent link set, not great. Like he doesn't have like shocking speed, like I'm pretty sure STR Cell does have. But he does have like Ultimate Life Form and stuff, so that he does link up with key for cell units. In categories, he has Resurrected Warriors, Androids, Time Travelers, Android/Cell Saga, Full Power, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, and Kamehameha. So basically, he has a lot of categories. So he's a super good unit. Like, after the pre and post EZAs, this guy got one of the bigger buffs. He definitely didn't get like a physical Final Form Frieza. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, physical Final Form Frieza basically didn't get a buff when he got his EZA, because he was already so good, he didn't really need a buff. But anyways, guys, this cell is extremely good. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Blah, and I will see you guys next time.